Everybody, welcome. So the next 6 months, how have you planned them? Let me know. But first, just give me a one if you can hear me and see my screen. Type it in the old chat box there. I see a lot of people on here, which is wonderful. And let me know where you're located. So just type your location in the chat box now. We'll see who the furthest away is, and then we will just dive right in here. Just while people are kind of coming on board. So we've got BC, lovely. Texas, nice. Florida. California. Mexico, right on. How you doing, my friend? And who do we have from overseas? Anybody overseas? UK? I can't even pronounce that name, but it's in England. Very cool. Love it. Awesome. All right. So I'm going to dive in because I do have a lot of ground to cover and I don't want to keep you guys all day and gals. So again, thank you for coming on. I do have a lot of stuff to show you. So welcome. This one is very different from what I usually do. So don't expect the normal because it is totally different. So what are we going to cover? Three things. Number one, the holiday sales killer. So holidays are amazing for sales. Number two, the 6 month profit plan. So it's a clear roadmap to profits for you. And number three is the next step, your turn to do something now. So who's this for? Basically, the following people. People who want to get like Valentine's Day sales and St. Patrick's Day sales and Mother's Day sales and Father's Day sales, birthday sales, 4th of July sales, all of that good stuff. You want to know exactly what to avoid and exactly what to do. That's what we're talking about here. So we're not just talking about one event, we're talking about multiple. And I'll explain this more as I go along. But who it's not for basically is following people, negative finger pointers, quitters, bad attitudes, and all around unpleasant people. You're here, so I'm sure this is for you. And if you do stay until the end, I do have something for you. But before we begin, just let me introduce myself because there are a lot of people that are new to the print on demand kind of coach world, my world. So I've sold over 7 figures in the print on demand world so far and counting, and I've made well over 7 figures with courses, coaching, and membership sites so far. I work at home. My office is at the front of my house. I'm old, currently 49. I'm stubborn. Ask my wife. I love being an online entrepreneur. It's very rewarding. I love helping people succeed. That is even more rewarding. And I'm lucky since 2007 when I quit my day job and started working for myself full time online from home. I used to be a financial advisor. So that's, I just did not enjoy that job at all. Not for me. But enough about me. I think you get the gist. A better topic is to talk about you. Have you made any money in your print on demand business? Let me know in the chat box. Give me a one if you made it and zero if you haven't. Zero for zero. What do we got here? Zero, one, one, zero, 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 one. Okay, we got a good mix here of ones and zeros. So there are people that have made money already, and there's people that haven't. And are you happy? Like, are you happy with your print on demand business? Let me know. Type in the chat box. Are you happy? How are things going? What's going wrong? What's happening? A lot of, oh, not happy, need more sales, can't seem to make anything, putting in a lot of work. Oh boy. Okay, so are you stuck? Is something holding you back from profits? That's the main question, right? And I think for a lot of people, they do get stuck. So do you have a plan? I would wager most do not. In fact, I'm guilty of this myself. Winging it way too often doesn't always work. And what I've decided to do in 2025 is to fix that and start planning things out well in advance and executing my plan because I know how to do it. I know it works very well. Sometimes it's just a matter of getting distracted or getting off track, and you have to have a plan. So first, I want you to know you are not alone. Okay. Second, don't give up. There's hope. And third, it took like what is it, like 10,000 attempts for that guy to create the light bulb. So he failed like 9,999 times before he got it right. Imagine he quit. We wouldn't have light bulbs. Well, I imagine we would. Somebody else would have figured it out, but it would have taken a lot longer, right? So you want to evaluate what worked, what didn't, what can be improved. Success comes from failure, and you didn't fail. You just learned another way that didn't work. So typically, failure happens due to a lack of planning and a lack of execution of the plan. So your success can actually be planned. The rest is up to you to take action on the plan. But imagine trying to take action and having no plan, nowhere, you don't know where you're going at all. You're flying blind. So you've probably seen others succeed and you know it's possible. So why aren't you succeeding now? There's so many variables and so many paths that you can take. Which one is best? That depends on you and your preferences. Failing constantly can be very frustrating. You can change that. and you can start getting consistent sales. So if you follow a plan, the best plan is based on years of experience and results. If you don't have either, you can use mine. I'll give it to you. The point is, don't give up on your dreams. Your dream is your goal, and your goal is what keeps you going. So goals are good. We all have them. What's yours? Let me know in the chat box. Let me know dollar wise. What is it per month? I do this every time, and I love seeing it. Is it 5,000 a month, 10,000 a month, 1,000 a month, $10 a month, $1,000,000 a month? What do we got here? Who's the highest? Who's the lowest? Who's in between? 5,000, 5,000, 2,000, 2,500, $3,462. Come on, man. Anybody? Any six-figure sellers in here? Love it, love it, love it. Okay, okay, yeah. There you go. 100,000. Love it. It's possible. It's not easy, but it's possible. Nothing's easy. So here's my goal for you. I want to give you a plan to follow for the next 6 months to get you profitable. It's going to be up to you what choice you make today. The point is, without goals, we all struggle to keep going. Some days stink. You get very little traffic, or you overspend on ads, or someone copies your best sellers, which is going to happen, but you keep going because you have a goal. So why tell you all this? Because you need something to keep you going too. Bad days are going to happen. Goals give you something to focus on. You can feel sorry for yourself and wallow in self-pity, or you can change anything you want in your life, which is why you're here. Maybe you've tried and failed. That's why I put together a 6-month plan for you. More on that later. Let's get into the training now. So let's dive in. I can't wait here. Number one thing that we're going to cover is the holiday sales killer. So holiday sales are amazing for sales. So they're just great. Why do most sellers fail though? Simple. They wait too long to take advantage of the holidays in their business. And I don't care if you have a general store or a niche store, it doesn't matter. You can still use holidays, take advantage of them, run sales, create products within your niche or your general store. It doesn't matter. If you're not doing this or you wait too long to jump on it, you're not going to do very well. So think of Walmart. They always, always, always have holiday products out early. And why do they do that? Do they do that just to annoy people walking in the store? No, because they know that people start buying for Christmas in September, or people start buying for Halloween in like September. They start buying back to school in like June and July. They start buying for Valentine's Day in end of December, January. They start buying for Mother's Day in April, a couple months before the actual event. So that's what happens. They know that. So why don't we follow what they do? I mean, they make billions and billions of dollars, and they're not the only one. All stores do that, even online or offline. So why don't you? The clues are all there. Procrastination results in missed profits. I could get a tattoo of that because I am the king of procrastination. So Christmas products are brought out in September now. Valentine's Day products are brought out first thing in January now. St. Patrick's Day products are advertised in February big time. The point, holiday shopping always, always, always starts early. This affects you big time, whether you're doing free traffic or paid traffic. Facebook ad costs go up when a holiday is upon us. If you want cheaper ad costs, start your campaigns earlier when costs are down. Think of this, Black Friday, Cyber Monday rolls around. Everybody wants to advertise their sale. But what happens is the costs are like 2, 3, 4 times what they normally are at other times of the year. If you actually planned it out and set up campaigns months in advance of that and started building up things like an email list, now you don't have to go through those high ad costs because less advertisers are vying for those ad spots prior to it. Okay, hope that makes sense. Facebook ad cost per month. Let's look at this. December is very expensive with the Christmas rush. January ad costs die down because it's kind of a lull. February, Valentine's Day rush, they go right back up. March, cheaper ads. April, cheaper ads. May, cheap, but there's Mother's Day. June, cheap, even with Father's Day. July to September, cheap, except for back to school. And then October and November, costs really start rising because of Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and Christmas deals and all that stuff. So if you know this in advance, if you've been through this like multiple years, then you know when you should be running your ads most effectively to get sales. And just because a holiday isn't here yet doesn't mean that you can't be advertising for it already, just like Walmart. So start early with ads, and not only ads, but free traffic too. Free traffic is something I've been adding into my business big time over the past year. Free traffic, yeah, we can use AI to get free traffic to our stores and to our products. But we have to start that well before the holiday too, like even further in advance than paid ads, because it takes a while for places like Google to pick up your pages and your sites and to index them. So when somebody's going to Google and typing in like St. Patrick's Day funny t-shirt, you want to make sure you have some free traffic coming in, which means you have pages that are dedicated to that keyword that are optimized for it that Google has already indexed and they love. And that's got to be well in advance of the actual holiday. Okay. That's just one example. So what about email marketing? Well, again, plan and schedule your holiday sequences now. There's nothing stopping you from going into your email program and setting up a St. Patrick's Day sale, a Mother's Day sale, a Father's Day sale, um, a back to school sale, a Christmas sale, a Halloween sale, a Thanksgiving sale, a 4th of July sale, anything that you want. You can do this right now because of the scheduling feature in there. So people think like, no, I got to run those sales like the day of or the weekend of when that event's happening. No, you don't. You can schedule them in advance to run like a week before or 2 weeks before when nobody else is running them. Everybody runs them on the date. If you run them before the date, you're actually going to do a lot better, especially with us in the print on demand world, because we have to allow for delivery times too. So we can't be running sales on the weekend of the event because the people won't get the products in time. But if we run them, a month or two in advance of the events, well, there we go. We're going to get sales. So that way, your emails go out automatically when you want them to. Does that all make sense? Plan it, execute your plan, and profits are going to follow. This works for everyone. Like I said, general store or niche store. I prefer niche personally, and I can tie in my niche to any holiday event. And I have. I've already done it. So niche stores and holidays, you make products in your niche with the holiday theme. So for example, St. Patrick's Day is coming up next at the time of shooting this um, webinar, and I'm tying in my niche with that. So that's going to work very well because I already know my market. I know what they want. I know what they like. Now I'm just going to offer them a couple options for St. Patrick's Day. And then the next one will be like Mother's Day and then Father's Day. And then even birthdays I can do, but weddings, I can do all these events, 4th of July, all these major holidays. I can apply it to my niche. I do it for every holiday and it works very well. So more on that in a second. The 6-month profit plan is coming up next. But the bottom line is you should be doing all of this if you're not already. So let's move on to the second part now, which is the actual 6-month profit plan, which is a roadmap to profits for you. So let's go to the board to visualize this. And first thing I'm going to do is show you this. These resources are everywhere, by the way. So what I did is I went to one of my favorite suppliers here, Printify, e-commerce calendar for 2025, your ultimate guide. So this is, you can go there, printify.com/guide/e-commerce calendar. And this is for 2025 in this case. You can download it. But here's January, right? What are the key dates to circle? New Year's Day, National Sticker Day, didn't even know about that. National Daisy Day, Lunar Day. So, I mean, January is kind of slow, honestly. But let's head into February. And what's the big one? Valentine's Day. So let's go to the board. We want to put Valentine's Day up there right away. Okay. And then let's go down here. What's the next one in March? There it is, March 17th, which is St. Patrick's Day. And t-shirts sell very well for St. Patrick's Day. So let's put that up on the board, March 17th. And what's after that? April. Anything big happening? Well, there's April Fools, National Gardening Day, Easter Sunday, Earth Day. Not really much, but coming up in May, right at the beginning, is Mother's Day, May 11th. So let's put that up on the board. Okay. But these are all the things that we want to be planning for. Now, what's up in June? Well, there's Father's Day, June 15th. So let's add that to the board. So we're just going to do a little duplicate here. And we're going to go like this. And we're going to call this one Father's Day, which is, I think it's at June 15th. There we go. Well, what's the next one after that? So let's look at, we got Father's Day, Pride. Okay. July, what do we have? Independence Day, National Ice Cream Day, National Lipstick Day, Day of Friendship. So July 4th is Independence Day. So we could do that. Let's just make all these a little smaller, move them up a bit. And let's do a copy of this one. Okay, and then we'll go here. And we'll go pretty much 4th of July, but Independence Day. And that is, in America, it is July 4th. Okay, And then what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 already. And then let's keep going here. August, what do we have? Book day, back to school. Okay, back to school is an event. But September, what do we got? Labor Day, Grandparents' Day, International. Okay, National Coffee Day. October, we're starting to get into Halloween. And then, of course, November is going to be Thanksgiving. Black Friday, Cyber Monday, which you do want to plan for well in advance, and then of course December, which is Christmas. So what I do is this: I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but this event is the next biggest one on my target list. So I'm actually going to do something kind of twice here. So what I want to do is create another little box here. So Valentine's Day, I would go like this. Let's do a duplicate, and I would say let's start promoting, and we will go like 1 to 2 months in advance of that date. So if it's February 14th, then we could go here and say, what is 2 months before? Or should I put what date? So, but they're saying September or December. So I'm going to say January. We want to look at this in January. And that is going to be for that. Okay, let's do a duplicate of that one. And then let's figure out the next one. So St. Patrick's Day is March 17th. So when do we want to start promoting that? February. Okay. Now, Mother's Day is in May. Let's go to duplicate. And I know from experience that I want to start promoting in January, March, and April. Okay, so I'm going to promote, I'm going to spend 2 months of my entire business calendar. March and April are going to be dedicated to Mother's Day products. Okay, and then let's do a little duplicate of that. And when do we want to start Father's Day? Well, May. And then here, put that arrow. Let's do a little duplicate of that. And when do I want to start Independence Day, like 4th of July stuff? Well, that will be in June. So now I know very, very visually here that I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, that one's twice. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My next 6 months. That's what I'm doing. January, I'm going to start promoting Valentine's Day. I already did that. February, I'm going to start promoting St. Patrick's Day. Okay. Mother's Day is going to begin in March and April for me, which means I have to like research, design, upload Mother's Day products, and then I have to start promoting them with free and paid traffic. That's the plan. And for Father's Day, I'm going to start in May. I'm just going to do 1 month for Father's Day because it's really not as lucrative as Mother's Day. In fact, Mother's Day is one of the most lucrative ones behind Christmas, and then Valentine's Day is behind that. I would even say St. Patrick's Day is a little bit more lucrative than Father's Day, to be honest. Independence Day is coming up in in the summertime, so we can start making some researching products, designing products, and uploading products to our stores for Independence Day in June. Okay, and then we can start up our free and paid traffic programs for that. What you can see is now I basically have a month by month plan for my store. Like, when do I start this stuff? Well, I know the dates and then I know when to start. That's my 6 month plan. It really is that simple. And this is something that a lot of people just don't do, unfortunately. And I don't know why, but I've been doing this for a little over 5 years now. And I'm telling you, it works very, very well. So, sound good so far? I think so. So let's move on to the third thing, which is vital as well. And that is the next step. Okay, so you do have multiple options. And this is where I'm going to do something very different from what I usually do. I hope you're getting excited, but you might have like a few questions. So let's finish this off, and then I'll get to my offer for you, and then I'll take some questions too at the end if you want. The reality check is this is not a simple thing that we're talking about. There's a lot of moving parts, of course. It can be complicated to figure out. You need a couple things before you start. You need a plan to follow. You need to take advantage of every holiday, tying it to your general or niche store. You need motivation, guidance, training, coaching, and the most up-to-date methods possible. Unfortunately, when a lot of courses are shot, within 6 to 12 months, they're outdated, and that's not fun. That's why I prefer to do things live. But so how do you do this? Well, you have two basic options. You have option one, the easy way from point A to point B in a super straight line, or option B, I guess, the hard way, which is where you figure it out on your own. You make mistakes, you recalibrate, you go back in the other direction, you make mistakes, you recalibrate, you go back. It's not fun. So the one on the left is a little bit better than the one on the right. The hard way is to go for it on your own, which means like go to YouTube, search for how to sell a print on demand product for holidays. You're going to get a lot of different opinions, styles, methods, a lot of shifty people, tons of ways. Then go try each one on your own. And now you've got something, it's not the solution, but it's something called information overload, unfortunately. So you've got so many options that you don't know where to start, which typically leads to overthinking and overanalyzing. So you do nothing. You go back to square one. And that route stinks. That's where shiny object syndrome kicks in too. It's not good. Instead, take the easy route. Learn from someone who's an experienced expert. So let's go back to 2005 for a second so I can show you exactly what I did. And I was working at TD Ameritrade. I took the night shift so I could search the internet, found a mentor. He taught me all about my first business, which was generating secured loan leads online and then selling them to banks and loan companies in the United Kingdom, even though I'm in Canada. Without him, I'd still be at my 9 to 5 job though, because he showed me the ropes. So if you want to learn how to lose weight, what do? Find someone to teach you how. Now you can go online and you can search for that too. And you're going to get a million different diets. I mean, the main point of a diet is calories in versus calories out. I'm actually on a diet right now for the roller coasters that I'm going to in Florida the second week of February. So I had to lose some weight to make sure that I could get on them, but I think I'm good to go now. But I learned my diet from an expert. Okay. And now you want to learn how to fly a plane? Well, you have to find someone to teach you how. You can't do it on your own. If you want to use, that is wrong. If you want to, I should have edited that slide. If you want to implement the 6 month plan, find someone to teach you how. So this is no different. You do want to find someone to teach you how, which brings me to my offer to you, and then we'll close this off. So at the beginning, I did mention the 6 month plan. That's what my offer is. It's a way to skip a lot of the roadblocks to get profitable. Do you think you can do this? So far we covered the holiday sales killer, the 6 month profit plan, and the next step. So my question is, do you want to take it to the next level? Introducing basically the grand opening of Print on Demand Coach. So the info and methods that I've shown today only scratch the surface, not even a dent, to be honest. The Print on Demand Coach, it's all about teaching you, guiding you, and supporting you along the way. Each month after month dedicated to specific holidays, which I should have edited that slide, but I didn't for some reason. So what is it though? It's 6 months access to Print on Demand Coach to give you the plan, training, and support you need to succeed every single month. Okay, 6 month access, 3 live training sessions every month. It's a ton of training. So 6 months times 3 lives equals 18 sessions. Okay, each month is dedicated to the next upcoming holiday as per the board, the visual that I showed you. And it's dealing with free and paid traffic plus every single tip and trick that I have. It's a community, my group coaching program. Sounds pretty sweet. I think it is. I want to make sure that you have everything you need to profit. And I cannot wait for the day that you tell me, Will, I got my first sale, or the day that you tell me, Will, I got my 100th sale. When that happens, I'll be the happiest coach on the planet. So warning though, this is not for everyone. If you're not interested, you can turn this off now. If you are interested, stick around for a minute while I finish this off. So here's what you get. 6 months access to Print on Demand Coach. You get my coaching, 17 plus years experience, over 1.5 million in sales, over a million in coaching that I've done. I use AI daily in my business. I'm already getting free traffic. I have Etsy shop, Shopify stores. I sell on Amazon, although I'm stopping that, and I'll tell you why if you want to know. I sell on other t-shirt marketplaces. I can handle any tech issue you encounter, and I will get you profitable. So what you do get is live training sessions. Okay, there's 18 of them spread over 6 months, three per month, 1 week apart. Sounds like a lot, right? It's not. I give you a week to actually, do things in between. It's the first, second, and third. Basically, I think it's Thursdays we have those on. Yeah, Thursday of every month. So it gives you time to complete each step in between. Replays are available if you can't make it live. You got ask questions, get answers, and succeed. So that's the training side. I've got some cool bonuses for you too, because we need a way basically to interact. So bonus number one is the print on demand coach community. So what you get with that is I use a forum software for this. It's available 24/7. You can install it as an app on your phone. It's the ultimate way to get support, post questions, get answers, network with others, like-minded individuals, and an awesome way to get support. So you get training and support. Does that sound pretty good? So we're up to this 18 live training calls spread over 6 months. Okay, that's a 4,997 value. Bonus number one is the community, $1,997 in value. So we're at $6,994 in value, but that's not all. I've got another like huge, gigantic bonus for you. Now, I've been doing this training stuff for over 5 years on my PPC coach site. I've been going live with 3 live training sessions a month for basically over 5 years now, meaning I've got 3 sessions times 60 months. It's actually a little bit more. It's actually 65 months now, which means 180 sessions available. You want to see them? Cool. Let's go look. I'll show you a little sneak peek in here. Make this a little bit bigger. Let's go in here. Here they are. So let's start at the beginning. These are all, there's Christmas way going back to September 2019. Christmas number 1, 2, Valentine's Day, funny coffee mug, Mother's Day, Father's Day, teachers, weddings, face masks, and Etsy way back in the day in September 2020. Another Christmas challenge, 1, 2, 3, Valentine's Day again, birthday for Evergreen Profits. Oh, St. Patrick's Day challenge back in 2021. Mother's Day, Father's Day, Etsy and Shine On, Etsy and watches, wedding gifts, Etsy and personalized mugs, email list challenge, Christmas challenge, Godfather email method, Valentine's Day challenge, 30 and 30 method, Mother's Day and the fan club method, Mother's Day and TikTok ads, Father's Day, groom to bride gift, Shopify and print on demand. I dedicated a whole bunch in there. Basically shifted from going direct to using Shopify more and more. Then Etsy and print on demand, Etsy and Halloween, Etsy and Christmas, Etsy and personalized gifts, Etsy and customized necklaces, Valentine's Day challenge, part 1 and 2, Etsy and personalized products on autopilot, Mother's Day, Father's Day, Etsy mock-ups. And then I got into the digital side of Etsy quite a bit here in 2023. Digital invitations, Tumblr designs, memberships, personalized ornaments on Shopify, Etsy shop revival, part 1 and 2, WooCommerce. I even do training on that, although I do prefer Shopify now a little bit more. I love WooCommerce, but it requires a server. St. Patrick's Day 2024, Mother's Day and Google ads, Mother's Day and Google demand gen ads, Father's Day t-shirts and Bing ads. And then I got into my Shopify store from scratch, part 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You get access to all those, okay, with this. They're all being ported over to the print on demand coach site. So a little bit same, it looks the same, just different colors, different name. And they're yours as a bonus. So it's 180 plus sessions. These are being copied to print on demand coach as we speak. There's already 7 months worth in there, but you get access to all of them, covering Shopify, Etsy, Facebook, free traffic, email, Google ads, all sorts of products, all sorts of traffic sources, all past holiday trainings. This is a gigantic archive of print on demand training. And I'm going to say this, it is the largest on the internet. Nobody has more print on demand training than I do. It's just not possible because it's been almost coming up on 6 years now that I've been doing this. Now, no one has done more print on demand training than me. I challenge anybody online on YouTube or anywhere to prove that they've done more. So that's what you're going to get to, which is bonus number 2, 180 plus training sessions. I put that at like $50,000 in value because that's like almost 5 years plus of training that I've done. So the total value is like an insane number, but $56,964. But I'm not done. I've got more bonuses for you. So I know when you come in, you kind of, those training sessions are wonderful, but how about a full course as well? So that's going to help you. And I do have my 36 video print on demand course, and it's yours. So it covers everything, platforms, traffic, email. And it's really, I put that in there because it's a great foundational course for you to get started and make sure you're on the right page. And then you can go in through, you can even search those, the community for any type of training you want. There's a search feature that works very, very well. So that's what you get to. So the bonus number 3 is 36 video course, $997 value. Although I do give that to you for free. So that's $57,961. So I've got a few surprise ones in there too that you'll see when you access the community, but I'm going to leave those up as a surprise. I should charge that for it, but that would be absolutely ridiculous, right? I mean, not if you made more than that per year and then year after year, but a lot of people can't really afford $57,000. So I had a choice to make: sell it for cheap, getting more people going, or uh, charge more with a second option and limit it to fewer people. So I went with option number one. This is for everyone. So normally 6 months on my group coaching program is like $50 a month. So that's just shy of $300. But since I want you to do this, I'm offering it for 33% off. So $199.96. The link is in the bottom right now, but that's 2 months free. So you pay for 4 months, you get 6 months, and the best part is it's not recurring. This is a one-time payment. Usually on my group coaching program, like PPC Coach, I do $49 a month, and it recurs every month automatically. This is a one-time payment. You're buying access for 6 months. That's it. I'm not going to charge you again. If you want to stick around later, you can, but you have to physically go and join under the subscription to do it. It's not automatic. There's no recurring to this. So what I did this as kind of a really good way to do like a grand opening for Print on Demand Coach is what it is. So it's printondemandcoach.com/POD6. Okay. And this is a one-time payment. Like I said, not recurring. It's not a subscription. Okay. But there is a warning to this. That's for the first 50 people only. So I'm putting a cap on this. Once 50 join, the deal is over. So it's 33% off, limited time, 2 months free is basically what you're getting. The link is in the bottom right of the screen now. You're getting everything to succeed over the next 6 months. If you want to be profitable, you have two options at this point. Number one, do it alone. Just try to reverse engineer everything you just saw, get confused, get overloaded, overthink it, second guess yourself, waste time, waste energy, and struggle. Or option two, get this amazing deal: 18 live training sessions, 3 per month over 6 months. Bonus number one is the community. Bonus number two is 180 plus other training sessions that you're going to get access to. And then bonus number three is a 36 video course, plus a few surprise bonuses that you'll see as soon as you join. Which option do you prefer? I think it's a complete no-brainer, but is that a lot of money? No, not at all. Not for the massive amount of training and support that you're going to get. I have a goal. It's to get you profitable. I'm going to give you everything to get you there. Okay, you can try it alone. Some of you will. This is for the ones that want to skip the School of Hard Knocks. So I do have a PhD from there. And who am I to teach you? I am an experienced expert with a lot of success so far. If you have any questions, you can email coach@ppccoach.com or coach@printondemandcoach.com. So what's the difference between now and later? Well, now you might be struggling and later you won't be anymore. This is a limited time offer. Okay, it's kind of like the grand opening of Print on Demand Coach. So once 50 join, the price deal is gone. Don't wait on it. Be in that first 50 people. Now I'll go through some common questions and I'll take some and then we'll close this off. Number one, is this a recurring subscription? No. It's a one-time payment for 6 months access. Doesn't recur for another 6 months. I think I'm a little bit crazy for doing this because it's just so much that you're going to get for peanuts. But I'm fine with that. The more people I can help, the better. So what if you do, 6 months go up and now your kind of membership has expired with your one-time payment? What can you do? Well, you can join under the $49.90 per month plan, but it is not automatic. You'll have to physically sign up to join at $49.99 per month. It's up to you after 6 months. Okay. I hope you like it and want to stay, but if you don't, you're not on any kind of recurring plan at all. So your access will just expire and that's that. Okay. If you want to stick around, join, no problem. So I think this is a neat way to get people in there that don't really like recurring payments, but once they see the value, then they're going to want to stick around. So now my goal over the next like 6 months is to show you and prove to you that it's worth it. And I mean, $50 a month for something like this is really not much at all. So where's it take place? Well, everything is inside the community. The live trainings are on GoToWebinar. Replays are posted to the community. Past trainings are available to view at any time. If you cannot make it live, replays are always there. So what will be covered each month, a new holiday. I showed you kind of the profit plan, all the major ones, and then we'll go to the next set after that. Okay. And you want to learn how to tie them into a niche for designs and products. And you will see me working on that on my store. You'll see my Shopify store that I do this on. So how to get free and paid traffic as well to the products. You're going to see every detail. All right. So what if I'm number 51 to join? Well, then you'll pay the full price. No 2 months free. No savings at 33%. Basically, don't be number 51. Do I get instant access? Yes. You'll get an email with your login information. You can log in and view all the previous ones right away. You can register for the next one inside. There's full instructions, full videos to walk you through how to use it, how to get the most out of it, how to register for everything, how to change your username, how to change your password. All of that is just one click away, okay? Your account creation is automated. And you know what the very cool part is? I actually used AI to write the script to automate this. So the email that you get is created with AI. I had them write a script. All I did was tell them what I wanted to connect, and they did it. And then I said, I want you to send out an email. It wrote a script to do that. You're getting that. So I love AI. I love coding myself too, but AI is just helping so much. And you're going to get exposure to so much AI under this program. You're going to be an expert too. So when can you start? Right now. There's no better time than the present. Let's do this. I'm pumped to get you successful. What if I have more questions? Well, it's actually contact@printondemandcoach.com. I really need to go back through my slides. I made 2 mistakes on 2 slides. This is a 3rd mistake. But what I do is I run it through spell check, and spell check's like, no spelling errors, but it doesn't go into context. So yeah, there was 3 slides now that I need to edit. It's actually contact@printondemandcoach.com. Are you ready? Awesome. I cannot wait to get started with you. If you're still on the fence, there's a couple of testimonials, then we will close this off. So Mandy, I've known Will for a few years. I have a couple of his courses. You'll always learn something from him, whether you're at the beginning, intermediate, or advanced stage of your business. He teaches what's working for him now, and he teaches in a simple and easy to understand way. I was able to implement one of his courses within the first lesson, made my investment back. I love that one. Oliver, I don't usually make public posts on Facebook, but I feel I need to tonight. Will, you could be spending your time making money for yourself instead of creating such a great and insightful content. I truly believe you genuinely care and want to help people. You got me started with Print on Demand back in February. I'm already seeing great success. I've hit several bumps along the way, but just believe in yourself and you can do this and you will. Take care. Chris, I've been following Will for nearly 3 years now, and to this day, I still think he's one of the best in the business when it comes to coaching print on demand and Facebook ads. I've purchased a couple of his courses in the past, and they've been great. Everything he teaches has been battle tested and proven, so you can trust the strategies that he shares. Definitely follow this guy, you won't regret it. So if you want more testimonials, go there. I'm going to move those over to printondemandcoach.com. But what happens after your order? So your account will automatically be created. You'll get an email with login details. You get immediate access to the community and the bonuses, and you can get started right away. Our first live training session is actually going to be Thursday at 11 o'clock a.m. So thanks for watching. I can't wait to help you succeed. You're buying something unique, which is 6 months training and support to get you profitable with a one-time payment. So it's basically like the equivalent of buy 4, get 2 free. That's what you get. So if you skip this, I'll call you crazy, but we can part as friends. Don't wait on this. It's a limited time offer. Let's get you profitable. I'll do everything I can to get you there. Thanks for coming on. I appreciate your time. Get in now if you haven't already. And then I'll just go here and take some questions. So let's go. Oh, print link is not working. All right, let's type this in. Make sure I got this right. Print.com/POD6. Okay, that works there. Now, if yours is not working, go to the bit, put www.printondemandcoach.com/POD6. Sometimes it's weird, but I mean, it should work. Let me try in a new incognito window here. It's supposed to redirect properly, but who knows? Let's figure this out. POD6, see if I get an error. Nope, it's going right through. So it's printondemandcoach.com/POD6, like Peter Oscar Dog 6. There you go. All right, question from earlier here. Let's get that all the way. Oh, okay, can we see it? Sure. There it is. So I'm gonna reload that. So when you come in, you go in here to the start here section, and inside here, there's actually a nice video for you to watch. which is about 9 minutes long. I'm going to walk you through everything. And then the next part you're going to go to is right here and right here. And we've got everything. So sections for anything and everything on your mind, post a new thread or respond to existing. Okay. You want to change your username, you can. Your password, you can. Your email preferences, there's bonuses. Do you want to install the community as an app on your phone? I actually screen recorded myself on my phone installing it. So it works just like this as an app. And it actually puts a little icon, like an app icon, like it, well, on your phone. So you just tap it and then you can get right in, and it works awesome. And then you can even do push notifications, so you can enable them or disable them. So um, if you put it on your phone, or it even works on browsers too, as long as it's not Safari, I think, because Apple doesn't allow push notifications. But you can enable push notifications. So say you make a post and then you're on your phone and you want to enable push notifications so that you can see when somebody responds, it'll do it, and it's very cool. If you want to cancel, it's simple. Just email me, contact@printondemandcoach.com. Now that's for people who are under the recurring program. You are not right now, so you do not need to cancel anything. Okay. The people who are on there, I tell them, like, don't give me any reason. You're more than welcome to come back anytime. I get it. Life happens. And then where is all the other training? Somebody was asking there. So here's the current month that we're in. And that's right here. That's Valentine's Day. You get access to that. We are coming up pretty quick on that for the cutoffs. But next one is going to be St. Patrick's Day. And then there's all the other ones. Plus, I am moving stuff over from the other site to here as well. So we'll go from 58, 57, 56. All the ones that you saw here are coming in to right here. So depending on when you're watching this, they may already be done. But basically every one of these has like 3 to them, 3 sessions. There's Google Ads, Google Search Ads, Google Search Ads using your data, and then Performance Max campaign set up for your store. So I cover a lot of different, basically anything to do with making money with print on demand, I cover. But we're going to use that 6-month plan to tie it into the holidays and use our free and paid traffic to get people on there. All right, let's go back here. Another question. I had to do POD6 2 times before it worked for me. Oh, well, that's not good. Sorry about that. I'm not sure what's going on. Maybe hit refresh too, if anybody's having issues with that. I apologize for that. I'll have a look after we're done here and go see what's going on with that link, because it seems to be working on my end, but sometimes that's weird. Maybe I'll try it in a different browser too. Okay. So if you're already a member in here, what we can do is cancel that subscription and give you this one. Then you can go back to the other one later if you want. But just email me, David. Email me because I got a question about that. But I don't want to give away any information here publicly. The other question, okay, so what exactly are you going to cover each month? All right, let's go back here to the board. This is basically it. Let's make this bigger. So next up is St. Patrick's Day. That's going to be the next one. And we're going to start promoting that in February, which is coming up just around the corner. And we're going to be creating St. Patrick's Day products. I'm going to tie it into my niche. You can tie it into yours, or if you have like a general gift store, you can just make straight up St. Patrick's Day merchandise and products. So for example, we go to the ultimate easiest way to find to research, because they do give a lot away. Look at this funny St. Patrick's Day. Let's just go like that, see what comes up. So you got all these shirts, right? And there's popular now. And then we'll just do star seller. And we'll just do best seller. So replace star with best up here. I don't know what this verifying device is, but whatever. So we got this one, right? Everybody in the pub getting tipsy. So what I'm going to do, I see that's actually a digital download. That's not a t-shirt, but you could take that, put it onto a shirt or a mug, and then you could also take that, tie it in with your niche. So I could take that image and I could input that into like AI and say, I want for me, it's like pickleball, right? So a pickleball St. Patrick's Day t-shirt, and then I would use this as an example image, and then I would get AI to create the actual product for me with which would be my niche plus St. Patrick's Day. Or I mean, I could just go with that as well if I have a general store, but you can even get away with like general St. Patrick's Day just period without your niche if you need to. So what I would do is actually run both and see which one works best, because just because my store is in one niche doesn't mean that I can't sell a St. Patrick's Day shirt on it, because I can sell a lot of different products, and you're not limited to t-shirts either. There's a whole bunch of different ones that you could do. Okay. And they seem to be doing like a lot of digital downloads here. So I could turn this into physical products only. All filters. I could go physical instead of digital. Let's show those. So there's one, pint sized. So what I would do is basically look for prone to shenanigans and malarkey. I could put prone to shenanigans and pickleball, right? And that could be a wonderful shirt for pickleball players to wear prior to St. Patrick's Day or on St. Patrick's Day. They'll buy them, and everybody in the pub getting tipsy. So I could tie in that saying into a saying that works with my shirts already. Sassy little lassie, especially on the pickleball court. Like think of it that way, right? Uh, what else we got here? Say anyway, that's that just for St. Patrick's Day. That's what I'm doing next, and that's basically what the next 3 training sessions are going to be doing: research, design, upload, and then getting traffic to them. Then after that, I'm going to focus 2 months on Mother's Day. So March and April are going to be dedicated to Mother's Day, and this is basically Mother's Day gifts that people can buy for their mom. And like the market's huge, the holiday is amazing, and this is where you can make a ton of money for Mother's Day, even more than St. Patrick's Day. So I dedicate 2 months to that because I've got a bunch of products I want to create, and I want to do free and paid traffic for that. So you'll learn that. And then Father's Day, it's more like apparel, like t-shirts or coffee mugs for that. But again, we're going to start that in May, and then I'm going to do 4th of July as well in June. That's what I'll be focusing on. And then after that, I just keep going to the next holiday and the next one and the next one. If there's not really a holiday in a month, like say July, I might do something evergreen like birthdays, like birthday products, and you can tie that into your niche, and that can run evergreen too. Or even like weddings are big in the summer. You can do that. So if you can mix in like holidays and evergreen events, but the holidays do tend to do the best because there's like a fixed date and time that that thing is happening, and people want to have things in advance of that. Whereas well, birthdays are the same, I guess too, because people have to have that in advance. But so is this a replacement for a PPC coach? No, PPC coach is not going anywhere. And in fact, I do have some plans for this, which is, you'll notice it looks the exact same. There are multiple reasons why I'm doing this with print on demand coach instead of PPC coach. Number one, I lost my Facebook ad account about 4 or 5 years ago now. 2020. Yeah. Oh my God, 5 years ago. This domain was attached to that banned ad account, the one I lost, meaning I can't run ads to build this membership anymore, to build this group coaching program. That has limited me, but like it's tied my hands behind my back as far as marketing my coaching program. I can't, because if I put this into my new ad account, that ad account is at risk because the domain is basically blacklisted from Facebook ads. That's a problem. Number two is the name itself doesn't make sense. So PPC coach, it originally stood for, and still does, pay per click, which is what this site started out teaching was Google ads and Yahoo ads, Yahoo Overture and Bing ads, and anything like 7 search ads that was pay per click. It wasn't really focused on print on demand. I shifted to that because that's what I shifted to with my business. But when when people see anything to do with like PPC coach, they automatically think it's like for agency guys who are trying to learn campaign for like Google ad campaign techniques instead of because there's no print on demand in that word at all. Whereas this domain pretty much says what I do. Like I was actually shocked I got this domain. So that's why I made the shift. Plus a couple of other reasons. The scripts that are used to manage this membership site are kind of getting old and outdated, and some of them seem to be disconnecting on me a little bit, which is a problem. Whereas this one uses all brand new 2025 AI automations and everything that wasn't even around when I started this site. So I had to upgrade. And there's all sequences and things that are pre-programmed in here that I've done that I couldn't do with the other one. So the sign up process is easier. The fact that if you wanted to change your username over here, I would have to update two systems and hope that they talk to each other enough to know that an update was done. Usually one system would fail and it would not allow the user access. Whereas on this one, you control it 100% and there's no issues at all. So it's running on the same platform software wise here on the front end, what you see, but on the back end, it's completely revamped and updated to make it easier to manage and use. All right. Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, graduation, late May and June. Right on. Right on, right on. Yes, all the PPC coach content will be on here. I'm porting it over. And basically, like I said, this is not going anywhere. If you're in here, you can stay in here because these trainings are staying in here. Even the new ones are coming. Like St. Patrick's Day is staying in here. But I just want to move like new members into this instead of that, basically. So that from a business point of view, so that I can market it, so that I can use email marketing better. There's a whole bunch of different reasons. One other one is like over here, I basically pay, I think it's $169 a month for the email program for this. Whereas this one, it's included for $27 a month. So I just saved a boatload of money, like a ton. And it's actually a better email system too, more efficient, and can do a lot more things with automation rules that are not available on the other side. So I had to Frankenstein one site together back, years and years and years ago, using a lot of coding and trying to pull my hair out. But this one, I actually have it seamless. They're working very, very well. All right. Any other questions? Just scanning here. Okay, holiday items seem best when targeted to an occupation or hobby. True, true. Yeah, you can definitely do that too. But think about this too. I'll give you guys, everybody knows this anyway. This is my store. This is the one you'll be seeing. And you'll see that I've got a lot of stuff on here. These pickleball paddles are pretty cool. And these are print on demand too, which is very cool. But this is what I'll be working on. And this is what you'll see me working on. And I don't care if you see my store. It doesn't matter to me. Because once you see the amount of work that I put into this, it's not easy to copy it at all. Like, not at all. So I'm not even worried. I know a lot of people won't show you their store. I'm going to. Okay. And if you're like, well, I don't have a store, what the heck do I do? Every one of these is basically setting up that pickleball store. So there's a lot in here, like a ton. I should charge a lot more for this, and I do have plans for this as well. The preliminary plans are to turn this into like a higher end mastermind, which all existing members will be grandfathered into. And this one will be like the monthly training sessions. So I do have a plan because remember, the whole focus is we need plans. So we got a plan for the next 6 months, and I got a plan for my business too, not just my print on demand stores, but everything else. And I do have more than one. So I'm not afraid to show you a store, but I'm not going to show you every store. All right. Any other questions? No, we're good. Okay. If you do need any help or if you're stuck on anything, just go, like I said, go here. And this is the email that you can contact me at, contact@printondemandcoach.com. You go here, you fill in this form, you hit submit. You're getting access for 6 months for peanuts. And then you will get another email within 5 to 10 minutes of hitting that submit button, which is going to basically have your username, your password, and the URL to go to log in. And then once you get in there, you are free to change your username and your password. No problem at all. And I do suggest you change your username to something that you like. more. You can add your profile pic. You can do all those updates. You can add this. You can add it to your phone. It's just, which is another reason that I like this too, because I upgraded the software so that you can add this to your phone as an app, which is important because like so many people are on their phone instead of on a desktop like I'm on right now. All right, my friends, have a wonderful day. I'll get this replay up and running too, and I'll email that out so you can go back through and, for those reverse engineers who want to go back through and do it on their own, I mean, more power to you. It's a little bit longer route, but it's possible too. So, I mean, of course, I want you to join, but if you don't want to join, then I hope you got some benefit out of this training to make it work for you. Okay, have a great day. We will talk to everybody soon.